All right, everyone, I want you to mark your calendars down for March the 21st. This is a day that is packed with power, and the energies are supporting you and your power as you are moving through it. So first we have the sun moving into the sign of Aries. We also have Mars in the sign of Pisces that is going to form a trine to Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. So this is a wave of energy that you are going to feel within yourself that packs a punch. So your manifesting abilities here are going to be incredibly potent. And there's a message here that Spirit wants to share with you as you are moving through this energy the next 2 weeks in your life. So we're going to look at spirit animal that is guiding you through this. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards. I'm also going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So these are messages that I might not understand, and I want you to place them wherever they resonate. We're going to close and seal the reading with an angel number. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're starting with a spirit animal that is coming forward, guiding you as a superpower that you hold within yourself. So these are your instincts, your ability to navigate through the many experiences we have here on Earth. So you are getting the stick insect. You may have seen one recently. This is a sign, this is a confirmation, and if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So this is what you are meant to apply in your world, are the superpowers of stillness. All right? Awareness. Your power is in your awareness. It is in your discernment. It is also in your composure. So this is where Aquarius Spirit is asking you, how are you showing up in your world? Are you, I feel the energy of noise, or are you the stillness in it? Right? I feel also you're camouflaged here, like you're mixing into or just meshing in with your environment. So I feel there's a message in that coming through for you as well. So stick insect. And we have the number 42 on that card. So this number may be significant in your life right now because you might be seeing it, or, you know, it might be special to you in some way. We're going to pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming forward. So we are getting here the 7 of Cups. So I'm seeing a lot of different things you're thinking about, perhaps even doing or wanting to do. And I'm seeing someone who may be in a state of stillness already, but almost like having a hard time making a decision because you're not exactly sure what is the right decision here. And I'm also seeing a few different pathways opening up for you as well. So this may feel like a crossroads to some of you. So 7 of Cups to start. We have the 8 of Swords. So, you know, I just keep feeling the message of quietude, stillness is going to be important, because when you're in this place, you're able to really connect with your powers of the ability to sense and feel into things. And I feel some of you are empaths out there. So you may be finding that you're feeling more things because your sensory ability is heightened at this time. So make sure you have a daily practice that keeps your nervous system in a state of peace and calm. At least work towards that, right? So 8 of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. This is the power of you, Aquarius. And Spirit is reminding you that you're very capable of overcoming any kind of challenges you may be facing, but also that you can trust yourself. They want you to trust in your own decisions, not the many other opinions and things other people are telling you. Sometimes we can feel indecisive or not 100% sure, and we get used to leaning on other people or things to make our decisions for us. But here, wherever you are right now, they want you to feel into what it is that you're feeling and is right for you, and that is where you take your action. So King of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So, whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. There's a lot happening here for some of you out there. There's a lot of things that you are doing in your day-to-day life. And, you have the power of choice. And I feel this is what Spirit is reminding you of, Aquarius, because I feel there's something here that has shifted, and you may be feeling uncertain here or questioning things or not exactly sure what you should do in this scenario or like whatever this is. I feel someone is maybe confused right now and needing clarity. And you may have asked Spirit for clarity, guidance, reassurance. And this is what's coming in through this reading. This is why we are connecting today, Aquarius. So I'm seeing a lot of feelings also to the many different things that are almost circling you, like the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune I'm seeing here is the Wheel of Fortune in, isn't there a show called The Wheel of Fortune with Bob Barker? What is that show called? That is what I'm seeing here in my mind's eye. And it's very different looking. It almost feels like it is that, but not that. So maybe it is that or not that is something that you're going through right now as well. So stay grounded and steady. Let's tune out of the noise, all the things that we are sensing and feeling right now, and get centered and at peace in our mind, in our heart, in our gut, in our nervous system. And, this is a practice I feel that you are being called to implement and show up for daily, to really commit to whatever this is and use discipline to actually apply it, because you have a lot of power. All you have to do is use it. A lot of the times where in my own life, I want to do, like recently, I've been wanting to do more, but I feel that my power is divvied up in other things right now. And I'm okay with that. I'm like, okay, our sink is leaking. My attention's there right now. Other things are happening, family coming over. But my regular rhythm is, I can adjust it, start earlier in my day to tend to those other things and wake up a little bit earlier. And because I'm doing that, I'm starting to see how I actually do have the time, right? Because I'm taking my power and applying it and rearranging it and adjusting and organizing things so everything works better. So I feel this is what the Seven of Cups for some of you is as well. As you're moving through your world, there is this like rearranging some things or adjusting something in order to move through a temporary period that feels overwhelming, or this is a time for you to pause and reflect as well, right? Seven of Cups, a lot on your mind. And I feel that a practice, that really calms your mind, because I feel sometimes you're in that space where it can take you anywhere depending on what it is that you are thinking. We can be in yesterday or last year or 10 years ago, or we could be 10 years forward, stressing and worrying about that, right? So they want you to bring yourself to the here and the now. And the Seven of Cups is representing a spiritual experience that you are having in your life right now, Aquarius. Know that whatever it is that you're moving through, you're incredibly strong. You are loved. You have angels that are around you. You're going to feel the comfort of angels around you through people, through the things that you are doing, the things that bring you joy and excitement and make you feel like really good and safe. That could be you just sitting in your bedroom in a cozy blanket. It might be cold outside, and that's comfort, right? For me, that's really comfortable. So that's how your angels show up in everything around us, through people, things, animals. Animals are definitely around you. We've already got the stick insect coming in, but what they're showing me here is like a bear, and I feel the bear is coming in as a teddy bear. I feel there's a story around a teddy bear. Maybe you still have a teddy bear that you had when you were a child, or maybe this has to do with your child and their teddy bear. Um, like it's like one of those fluffy little bears. And I feel there's a reason and a purpose. They're showing me that over and over again right now. And I feel that love is surrounding you, Aquarius. It really is. And you're going to find that there's energies around you that are supporting you at this time, especially if you're choosing to see them as they come in whatever form they show up. Sometimes we close ourselves off, right? It's like nobody's supporting me because we expect it. So I sometimes expect it in a certain individual or in a certain way, but I've learned over time that that's not how it is. So I've let go of those strings and I allow myself to ask for the support, and it comes in. It's like wild, right? So 7 of Cups here. 7, 8, and the number 14. These are the numbers that are coming forward. You might be seeing these around. So they're just confirming that you are connected here today. So many different kinds of confirmations and signs. This 8 of Swords, I feel, is the stillness. This is you as the stick insect. It's almost like you have become the environment. You have become the energy around you. And I feel this is a gift that you have, an ability that I feel you used a lot as a child, but maybe along the way to adulthood and to now, you have kind of felt different things. It almost feels like choppy energy, interference has gotten in the way, and they're calling you back to center here. So what they're actually showing me here is back to the future. They're going from time, like they go back to the future, back to the past. I'm seeing you having the ability to do this as well. And this is through your thoughts, your feelings, your sensory ability. So you may have smelled something recently and it took you right back into a portal of time, maybe to your childhood. Maybe you smelled someone's perfume or cologne and it took you back to a relationship that you were in. This is how you time travel, Aquarius. So you may have been having these kinds of experiences, right? I feel tied to people, tied to maybe an old job, an old home, a neighborhood, like whatever this is. So this is just a confirmation that you have this superpower. And when you really intentionally work with it using focus, right? Because I feel your mind here is what's powerful. And sometimes our mind can feel like a cage, like we're trapped in it, but we're actually not. We have the power to choose our thoughts. So this is where they're encouraging you to take some of the effort and energy and put it into keeping that mind in a place of stillness so the thoughts aren't creating emotions and the emotions are creating actions, right? So this is how it's coming in. And your ability to foresee things. This is the other thing I'm seeing here, premonitions. It's your mindscape, the mind realm. I feel some of you are telepathic. You're able to read into other people's minds and you receive messages from beyond. Like you're able to receive things through your dreams, just through your mind's eye. It's almost like, and you can't explain it. I feel whenever I experience this, I can't explain it other than it's like a knowing, right? So maybe you can describe it in the way that you feel it, Aquarius, when you feel it. And she's wearing goggles here. So I feel it's almost like you're looking through a different lens. These goggles give you an ability, and I feel these are goggles you can take on and off. And it's reminding me of the movie They Live. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie, but they wear the shades and they can see all the subliminal messaging behind what is actually being shown to us. And I feel you also have this ability where you're able to see behind the illusion, right? So this is something that may have felt like a weakness once in your life, but I feel now it's become a strength because you had to actually use this power in order for it to become strong. And for some of you, you're being encouraged because there's something here that you're trying to activate. And it's going to be through how you show up and how you use it, right? And I'm getting a lot of words being tossed back and forth. So I don't know if you recently got into a little kerfuffle with someone, some sort of a disagreement, debate, or argument. This could have been online even to, because some of these things, we don't know what it is someone else is going through that we're interacting with, right? And you have to be really, really discerning where you welcome or attract energy. So I feel spirit is bringing awareness around something for someone specific out there, around maybe online forums, comment areas where things can get a little heated. And even with that, I'm getting traffic now. Road rage is coming in. So it's interesting how this card's energy is pulling all of these different things in. And I feel this is a portal. And you are someone that is able to access and move through portals. Okay. And I feel so anytime we have a portal, what did we have recently was the 3-3 portal, right? And their access points and the power of the month that that portal is in, and all the planetary alignments are, I feel, activating us to actually use these powers and apply them, right? So I feel you're doing the exact same thing here. I light candles on these days. This is how I set intentions. I light a candle because I know that I'm going to take action or implement something, right? It's about the action. It's not just about the mind. It is also your action, you doing. And that is what the King of Wands is all about the doing. This king has gone through it all to get to this place. This person is seasoned. They're a master in their craft. And I feel this is what some of you are also doing, is mastering your craft, right? I have a mentor. I've been learning a lot about tarot, storytelling, all kinds of things like history, astrology, numerology, human design, all of that. And I feel for me, that's really important. And I feel that there's so much information in the world. I love different perspectives from people, like understanding what someone else has gone through, their challenges, the things that they have overcome, that gives you an idea of who that person is, right? So I love listening to people's stories online just to see like what this person's gone through and what their life's like now and the decisions that they made. So I'm seeing someone here. I don't know if you're sharing your story, Aquarius. Maybe you're sharing it online, or you're writing a book, or you're sharing it through just community. Maybe you've organized an event and you're sharing your healing abilities because you've gone through a lot and you've learned how to heal yourself. So you want to share this with others, right? This is what I'm getting here. Maybe you're making products and sharing it with others. I feel what you're doing is you are creating and building abundance in all areas of your life because you are seasoned, you've gone through, and I feel you may be at the age between 35 and older. This is what I'm getting here. And I really feel that the experiences we have at the ages we are, I feel we all go through the same kinds of things, but different in our own experience. And we are on an elevation here. You are also on an incline. You're elevating right now in your experience. And you're going to be in a position where you're in leadership, you're in authority, you are within the experience that you have been desiring to create, but you're actually immersed in it because you've been doing it and you're in it, right? So I feel the results are going to speak for themselves. And they're asking you not to give up. I feel there's too much of something, and it does feel like you may be trapped in an experience in your mind, in your thoughts. I sometimes get into this headspace when I'm going through a challenge with, family members, right? And there's this like weight that sometimes comes with that. And support where you should support, where you shouldn't, and, having the feeling, connected to that person that they're going through a challenge and you're not able to, like, everybody has their lessons they have to learn and you can't save everyone because when you're saving them, you're actually not. So there's like, I feel these kinds of things that you might be moving through. I'm getting somebody here on this side. I'm seeing the whole scenario playing out. So I feel you're in a stable ground here, right? And no matter what is coming at you, whatever energy is trying to invade your energetic space, your peace, they want you to stay grounded in your own frequency and not match what is happening externally. It doesn't mean not to get involved, but be intentional on how you work with this, because it can be too much, right? This is what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups. And I feel you are a really strong figure in your world, and I feel people tend to lean on you, right? This is just a superpower that you have. I feel that there's not much you can do about it, but learn to work with it, right? Sometimes we don't know how to work with it. We can feel like we're being taken advantage of, or, you know, it's being taken for granted, all kinds of things. But once we learn to set up healthy boundaries, hold them, speak our truth, stay within our own frequency and vibration, we can move through things, through experiences in love and peace. Doesn't matter what the outside energy is. That energy can be all whatever they want. Yours is your own. And this is what you have control over. So I feel this is how you're showing up as the authority in your world. So there's so much that you're stabilizing. You're creating long-term stability for yourself, Aquarius. So that's how this energy is showing up. And that's through your stillness. This is through your awareness, your composure, the way that you are showing up, right? So you're non-reactive here. You're more of an observer. So let's get the interpretation here for stick insect. So the number 42, here we are. And the message for you is there are times to move with great acceleration and power. There are times to return to natural rhythms and move at a more gentle pace. The message of stick insect takes the spectrum one step further, calling us to return to the ancient place deep within that knows the power of pure stillness. Become observant. Open your eyes to see and take in the world with all of your senses. There is potency in silence and stillness. There is power in allowing yourself to become invisible for a time, to carry on with your own business, building up the rhythm of your work in the world without the need to be seen or noticed. Discernment is key at the time. Don't broadcast yourself or be lured by others' agendas. Keep your plans close to your heart and keep your energy sweetly focused on the simple task of nurturing the seeds you've planted and tending to your garden of life. Be patient and be grateful. The harvest time is coming. But for the moment, what is brewing deep within you is simply a contract between you and your Creator. Honor it with an inner smile as an invitation to savor the sacred stillness of your being. Instead of chasing the thoughts and opinions of others, spend more time in prayer and meditation, seeking the direct counsel of your greater source within. And from this centered place, bring your expanded awareness gently back into the world. As your mind and movements slow down, your ability to see and perceive opportunities expands. You will know what action is needed, and you will move with calmness and clarity. You will smile softly, and those around you may not even notice as you step from quiet stillness to full fruition and the joyful harvest of your dreams. That is incredibly powerful, this message for you. And I have an affirmation, so feel free to write this down and use it. In the stillness, I am power. Nothing to hide and nothing to prove. In the stillness, I express. In the stillness, I am present to the pulse of my Creator rising up within me. So look at that. That is beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. So feel free to pause this video, take a moment to connect with Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message today, Aquarius, a new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. So once again, a new career path will be highly successful. Trust the magic of newness. Next we have, it was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. So once again, It was a necessary ending so that you can pursue the life you're destined to lead. Leave the past behind. And your third message is following your heart will lead you to the right things. So once again, following your heart will lead you to the right things. All right, so let's close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around Aquarius. So we are getting for you, my friends, 1717. There are many blessings in your life right now, Aquarius. So your message is they want you to start expressing your gratitude in your own way. I see that you are helping your loved ones, and I feel that there's blessings in helping your loved ones. Teaching and healing, you might be finding yourself teaching and healing at this time. And again, follow your heart, Aquarius. I feel this is undeniable. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.